Okay, I don't have a reading for us today. Are are you disappointed? We will spend a little extra time on our breath instead. So find a comfortable way to sit. Sit on a block or a pillow if you'd like. There's stuff back there if you want it. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe do a few rolls of the shoulders. Make sure you're relaxed in the shoulders, relaxed in the face. Take a couple nice big breaths, maybe even out of your mouth. And then tune into your ujjayi breath. Slow, steady breath. Empty the lungs, and we'll breathe together here. Inhale slowly and deeply, filling the lungs completely. And exhale slowly, getting out every last drop of air. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowing it down even more. Exhale. Inhale. Hold at the top. Make sure you're not holding any tension in your hips or your shoulders. And exhale. Inhale. Hold at the top. Exhale. Hold at the bottom. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Checking in with tension in the body. Hold at the top. Exhale. Hold at the bottom. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more rounds of breath here. No pauses between the inhales and exhales. Maybe think of an intention for your practice here or for your day, or an intention that works for both. After that second breath, you can blink your eyes open, and we're going to take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale, reach your arms up, and on your exhale, hands come through heart center. Inhale. Stretch the body, make room for the lungs to expand. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, sealing in that intention for your practice or for your day. And then let's meet in child's pose. Sink the hips back towards the heels. Bring the knees out wide, forehead to the mat. Take some nice deep
breath, stretch the body. Maybe rock a little if that feels good. Maybe come up onto the fingertips and rock a little, pressing the chest down, one shoulder at a time down. Big inhale, stretch. And then on your exhale, thread the needle, right arm across the chest, under the left arm. Both arms are reaching away from your body. You can have that right palm up or down, forehead on the mat or your right temple on the mat. Keep the left shoulder down. Try to square up your chest to the floor, pressing the right arm and shoulder down. Inhale. On your exhale, bring the right arm back out in front. Next exhale, then thread the needle. Other side. Square up the chest to the ground. Nice stretch here along the left shoulder, around under the shoulder blade. One more inhale. And then on your exhale, move that arm back out. Stretch for another couple breaths here. And then we'll come up to tabletop. Do about 5 cat-cows here. Inhale, dropping the belly, hammocking the spine. Looking up. Exhale, push the ground away. Look towards the belly. Inhale, moving that spine back and forth, gently, slowly, matching the movement with your breath. Last one. And we'll meet with a neutral spine. Bring your right leg back, keeping the foot planted on the ground. So the ball of the foot there pressing into the ground. That little motion there activates your whole core as you push the ground away from you through your hands. Maybe you want a little more challenge. Lift the left knee and the left toes. Keep pushing the ground away from everything connected to your mat. Belly's really tight. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left leg down. If it's lifted, right leg lifts, heel in line with that hip. Inhale, point the toes, stretch, and exhale, bring that knee forward to your right arm. As high up on the arm as you can get it. Inhale, back out, keeping the belly strong, no sway in the back. Exhale, knee to chest, push the ground away. Inhale, exhale to the arm. Inhale, exhale to the chest. Inhale, exhale, arm last time. Inhale, exhale, chest last time. Inhale, exhale, release that knee down. Stack the joints, and then we'll bring the left leg back. Press the ball of the foot into the mat. Really fire up that left quad, fire up the core here. Maybe taking that option for lifting the right knee or even that entire right leg. Push the ground away. Belly's tight. Core's fired up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right leg comes down. Lift the left heel in line with the hip. Inhale. Exhale to the arm. Inhale. Exhale to the chest. Inhale. Exhale to the arm. Inhale to the chest. Inhale. Exhale, arm. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, chest. Inhale. Exhale, bring that knee down. You're going to walk the hands out in front of you, coming to puppy dog. Keep those hips stacked over the knees. Forehead can come to the mat, or you can take it a little further. Bring your chin to the mat if that feels good. Reach those arms out long. Press the chest down deeper. Stretch in the shoulders. For the last few breaths, if you'd like to stretch the triceps, bring your hands together in prayer behind your head. Pull back on the elbows. Energetically draw the elbows and knees towards one another. Pulling the belly in. Bring your arms back out in front of you. For support, we're going to slide down onto our belly. Right arm's going to go out and left hand under left shoulder. So we're going to roll on top of that right arm to stretch the front of the shoulder. The closer your hand is to you, the less intense it'll be. The further it is in front of you, the more intense it'll be. So press into that left hand, roll yourself over on that right arm. You can keep your left foot on the ground behind you for support. Or if it feels okay, you can extend that leg long, giving yourself a little more weight rolling over. Head stays down. Try to relax. One more breath here. And we'll roll over onto our belly. Bring the left arm out now, right hand under your shoulder, pushing you over. Either keeping your right foot on the ground for support, or you can extend that leg. Last breath. Then we'll roll back over onto our belly. Bring your hands under your shoulders, setting up for a reverse push-up. I used to trick people into doing this, but now I feel like people know it's coming and I can't get away with it. So I might as well just tell you that's what we're doing. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees, lift your quads, lift your hips, lift your belly, and finally lift your chest, hovering. Push yourself all the way up to plank and then to downward dog. Pedal out your heels, work into the backs of the legs. Maybe even stretch the feet. If you want to press the heels down, lift the toes. Maybe come up on the toes and lift the heels, bending the knees. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, stack the hip. Make circles with the knee if you'd like, or just stretch. Inhale that leg back out long. Exhale that knee to the right elbow. Inhale, back out. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward. Inhale. Exhale, cross to the left elbow. Inhale out. Exhale, release that foot to the mat. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, stack the hip. Inhale, that leg out long. And exhale to the left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, cross. And exhale, release your foot to the mat. Pedal out the heels one last time. And then slowly walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Try to press into your palms as long as you can on the walk up. Feet stay hip width apart. And let's hang and ragdoll. And grab opposite elbows above the head if you'd like. Hang heavy over the legs, maybe sway side to side if that feels good. And then release your grip. Heel toe the feet together. And we will take a soft bend in the knees and inhale, circle, sweep up the arms, come up to standing, going right into our sunnays. Exhale, pull the belly in and fold forward. Tuck your chin, round yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, chest, and gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back, and lower yourself down. Elbows in tight, belly tight. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And exhale back into downward dog. Take an inhale. On your exhale, prepare. Bend the knees, look forward, and on your inhale, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle, sweep up the arms, reach, stretch, reach back, look back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or jump back, lower down. Inhale, up. And then exhale, lift those hips, come into downward dog. Take an inhale. Prepare on your exhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. And on your inhale, then come to the top of your mat, lengthen. Exhale, fold, tuck your chin, round. Inhale, come up to standing, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands. Take it back and lower with control. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Try to get the weight back in the low body, out of the shoulders. Press those heels down. Take an inhale. Prepare on your exhale. Inhale forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. We're going to take 2 sun bees going right into that. Inhale into chair. Sink the hips, sweep those arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back and down. Inhale up. Exhale to downward dog. Bottom of that exhale, turn the left heel in and inhale, right foot forward, up to warrior one. Reach up. Exhale, plant your hands, step the right foot back, lower down. Inhale up. And exhale back. Bottom of that exhale, right heel's turning in. Inhale the left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, step back and lower. Inhale up. Exhale, back to downward dog. Take a rest here. Few breaths. Take an inhale. Prepare on your exhale. Inhale forward. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair. Sink your hips. Reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands. Back and down. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Turn left foot in. And inhale, right foot forward. Exhale.
Inhale. Make sure your breath is guiding you here. Turning right heel in. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Taking a few breaths here. Take an inhale. Prepare on your exhale. Inhale forward, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair, sink your hips, reach your arms up. We're going to stay here. Keep those hips low. Bring hands to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, pull your belly in. Exhale, twist. Pull that left knee back. Push your left elbow into your right knee. Maybe separate the hands if you'd like. Keep your hips low, keep them squared behind you. Roll that right shoulder back. If hands have separated, bring them back together in prayer. Inhale back to center, keep the hips low. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Setting up here, making sure hips are squared behind you, right knees pulled back in line with the left. And then if you took that option to separate the arms, you can do that again here. Reaching in opposite directions. Everybody's rolling left shoulder back, left ribs back. Long spine. Hands back together in prayer. Inhale back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands. Take a flow. From here on out, if you need a break, the flows are a good place to just meet in downward dog. Let's walk our hands back to meet our feet. Feet are hip width apart. Grab your big toes with your two-piece fingers, then with your grip, inhale, lengthen, long spine, pull the belly in. Exhale, fold. Hang over those legs. Little bend in the knees is fine if you need it. Use your grip to pull. Active grip here. Pulling the torso down the legs. Lift through the hips. Inhale, lengthen, switch your grip on your exhale, stepping on the palms, toes pointed towards your wrists, then inhale with that grip. Lengthen, exhale, fold. Body's hanging over the legs like a waterfall. Head is hanging heavy, belly is pulled in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release your grip and come into plank. Walk your hands forward into plank. Hold your plank here. You can hold here. If you need to drop your knees, you can drop your knees, or you can just hold in plank, or you can make it more challenging by bringing your right knee towards your right elbow, sliding it down to that right wrist, moving it over to the left wrist, and then up to the left elbow and over to the right, and step back, and then left knee to left elbow, down to that wrist, over to the right wrist, up the right elbow, over to the left elbow, and step it back. And then lift the hips, downward dog. Big inhale through your nose, big exhale through your mouth. One more. We'll inhale the right foot forward, turn the back foot, come up to warrior one. Make sure your heels are in the same line on your mat. Sink those hips low, come down low in that lunge. Press the palms together if you can. Look up towards your thumbs if you can. Lift the chest, lift the arms, sink the hips. Inhale. Exhale, open out to warrior two. Maybe come down a little lower. Glue the fingers together. Make sure your arms are nice and strong. Make sure you can see the big toe on the inside of that front knee. letting you know that your knee isn't coming inward, stretching in the hips. Sink a little lower, press into that back foot. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, windmill the hands down, step back to take a flow. If you'd like to keep that right leg lifted as you lower, you can. Inhale up. And exhale to downward dog. Inhale your left foot forward. Plant that back foot up to warrior one again on this side. Where is your breath? Keep breathing. Deep ujjayi breath, inhale. Exhale, open it out to warrior two. Maybe settling down into your lunge a little lower. Reach those arms in opposite directions. Keep the chest lifted. Shoulders away from the ears, down the back. Sink a little lower. Press into that back foot. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, maybe keeping that left foot lifted to lower. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale your right foot forward. Keep the back foot lifted, so high lunge. Left heel lifted over the left toes. Keep that back leg strong. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, power lunge. Inhale up. If you want this a little bit easier, bring hands to heart center. Exhale, power lunge. Inhale. Exhale, last time forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a twist. Inhale, lengthen. Draw your belly button back towards your spine. Exhale, twist. Making sure you're solid here. If you want, again, you could open the arms or even drop that right hand back. Left hand can come forward. You could take a bind. If hands are separated, bring them back together in prayer. We'll inhale back to center and exhale. Plant your hands. Step back for a flow, maybe keeping right leg lifted if you'd like. Inhaling up. And exhaling back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward, up to your high lunge. Setting up, nice and strong here. Feet are hip width apart on your mat. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Nice long spine. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking an inhale, lengthen, pull the belly in. Exhale, twist. Back leg is strong. Maybe separating the hands if you did on the other side, or taking a bind. Stick with your breath. Hands back to prayer. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, plant your hands. Take your flow, maybe keeping left leg lifted. Inhale up. And exhale, back to downward dog. We'll shift forward to high plank. Holding here. Modify if you need, drop your knees or hold here. Or we'll bring that right knee to the right elbow and down the arm to the wrist, over the left wrist, up to the left elbow, over to the right. One more time around. Down to the wrist, over to the other wrist, up to the elbow, over to the right elbow. Step it back. Left knee, left elbow. Slide it down, slide it over, slide it up, back over. One more time around. And step it back, and then back into child's pose. Take a big inhale, fill the lungs completely, and then exhale out of your mouth.
One more time. Big inhale, fill the lungs. Big exhale. Now, in and out through your nose only. 3 strong breaths. Get control of that breath again.
After your 3 breaths, you're going to meet in downward dog. Inhale your right foot forward, turn the back foot, come up to warrior 2. Open the arms out. Just here in warrior 2 to set up for an extended triangle. So heels are in the same line here. You're going to press into that front foot, straighten the front leg, reach forward, and then rotate your arms coming down into it. Right hand or fingertips can rest on that right shin or ankle. Maybe you can grab your big toe with your 2 peace fingers. But whatever grip you have, you want to make sure that your torso is in line with that front leg and your torso is lifted and strong. You're not collapsing into your grip. Inhale, keep the legs straight and reverse this. Pressing equally into both feet. Reach with that right arm, feeling a nice stretch along the right side of your body. Inhale back to warrior 2. Rebend that front leg. Exhale for extended side angle. Right elbow to the right knee. Slice the left arm out in front of you and bring it to the side of your head. Keep your hips low. Press into that left foot. Reach through the left hand. Again, not collapsing in that connection. It's just there for support. Elbow to knee connection. Just there for support. Inhale back into warrior 2. And then exhale, plant your hands, step back for a flow. Inhale the left foot forward, warrior 2. Open it out. Come down nice and low, just setting up here. Heels in the same line, straighten the front leg. And then reach forward, keeping your hips solid underneath you, and rotate your arms. Reaching up with that right arm, keeping the chest lifted, lifting that whole right side body. Press into the right heel. Keep with that deep breathing. And then we'll come up, keep the legs straight. Let's reverse it. Inhale back. Set, exhale then, extended side angle. Elbow to knee. Right arm to the side of the head. Nice straight line from the right heel all the way out the right fingertips. So don't break that line by popping your right hip out. Come down low in that lunge. Bring your hips under you. Inhale back to warrior 2. Exhale, plant your hands, step back for a flow. Take an inhale. Prepare on your exhale. Inhale forward. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Going into eagle. Exhale, the right arm under. Wrap the arms tight or grab opposite shoulders. Sink the hips. Right leg will come up and over. Squeezing everything tight and keeping your upper body back. Nice tall spine, shoulders stacked over the hips. Squeeze a little tighter, sink a little lower, and then inhale, release, reach up, exhale, left arm swings under. Sink the hips, then bring that left leg up and over. Bring it up as high as you can on the right leg. Better chances of getting the foot tucked behind the calf then. The higher you can get that leg crossed and the lower you can get your hips. Squeeze everything tight, sink lower. And inhale, release. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, take it back and lower. Inhale up. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale your right foot forward and let's come up to a high lunge. We're going to tap that left knee down, squeeze the shoulders behind you, elbows behind you. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to come into warrior three. Press off from that back foot and push yourself forward. Torso comes down, left leg is lifted parallel to the floor. That hip is rolled down in line with the right. Hips are squared to the floor. And then we're going to tap the left knee behind the right calf and extend it out. And then tap and extend. Both legs extend. And then last time. Out. And then we're going to just let the left foot meet the right. Shift the weight to your left foot and bring your right knee up. Find your balance. If you're a little shaky here, stay and work on your balance. If you feel solid, reach down for that right big toe with your right two peace fingers, left hand on the hip, and give it a kick. Doesn't have to be a big kick. You just have to keep the standing leg straight, chest lifted. If the leg is straight, you can work on bending the elbow, pulling that leg towards you, one day making a chin to shin connection. Then we're going to open it out to the right. You can just grab the knee if you need to. If you want more of a balance challenge, look over that left shoulder. Keep the standing leg straight, chest lifted, belly tight. And then we're going to bring that leg back center, give it some help. So if the knee's bent, straighten it out, hold behind the leg to lift it up, maybe use your grip to lift it up. Lift it as high as you can, point the toes, hold it there, hands to hips. Don't lean back to lift that leg. Use your hip flexors, your abs, your quad. Lift it up, shoulders relaxed. Last breath. Don't let it lower. Step back to a lunge and let's stretch it out. So you can stay here if this is enough, if you're already feeling that stretch, or take it a little further, reach that right arm up and take a side bend. Inhale back to center, exhale. Plant your hands, step back to take a flow or meet in downward dog. Now let's see if I can remember all that on the other side. Inhale the left foot forward, come up to your high lunge. Taking a breath here. Make sure you're solid, stable. Feet are in different lanes of traffic. Back leg is active. And then we'll tap. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Push yourself forward into warrior three. Hold here. Make sure you have a solid connection under that left foot. And then take an inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Tap knee behind calf. Inhale, back out. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. And then just exhale. Right foot meets the left. Plant that right foot and bring your left knee up. Taking a breath or so here to feel that connection under the right foot. Strengthen that right leg. Check out your balance. If you need to stay here, stay here. Otherwise, go for your grip. Lift the chest. Begin to kick. Upper leg doesn't have to be straight, but you want to keep your standing leg straight. Strong leg. You lift it up out of that hip. You don't want to dump your weight over in the right hip. Open it out to the left. Maybe looking over your right shoulder for an extra challenge. Bring it back center. Straighten that leg out. Give it some help with your grip. Point the toes. Try to hold it high. Don't lean back. Lean towards it. Engage your belly. Quad is engaged. Sometimes it gets crampy. That's okay. Breathe through it. We're almost done. Step it back into your high lunge. Let's stretch it out. Maybe lifting left arm up and reaching over. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Plant your hands. Step back for a flow or downward dog. Take an inhale. Prepare on your exhale. And then inhale yourself forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, standing bow. Exhale, that right elbow in, palm facing up, left palm faces forward. Reach back for the inside of your right ankle. All 5 fingers glued together. Bring the right knee back in line with the left. Inhale, lengthen, reach, stretch, and then exhale, kick. Big kick is what starts you here. Kick is what tells your upper body how far to come. Equal and simultaneous. Kick and reach. Just find where you can hold. Last couple breaths if you want to see if you can go further. Kick higher, kick harder, reach further. And release. Inhale your arms up. Exhale the left elbow down, palm facing up, reaching back for the inside of your ankle. All 5 fingers glued together, soft part of your elbow facing away from you. Inhale, lengthen. Create space between the vertebrae and exhale, kick. Just find where you can hold. Last couple breaths. Go a little further. And release. Exhale your arms down. Mountain pose. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. We're going to open out to the right side of our mat. Big step to the side. Setting up for a couple wide leg stretches. So feet are pigeon-toed. They're right below your wrists. We'll take a clasp with our hands behind us. Pull down on the arms for a shoulder rinse with this first one. Inhale, lengthen, pull your belly in. Exhale, hinge forward. Long spine all the way down, leading with the chest and the chin. Rocking the weight forward in the balls of the feet. Lift those arms away from the body. And inhale, slowly on up. Exhale your arms out to T. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. Reaching down for a grip. Grab your big toes with your 2 peace fingers, and then with that grip, Lengthen the spine, pull the belly in. Exhale, use your grip to pull. Pull yourself down. Nice long spine. Think about head touching the mat. Inhale, halfway. Place that left hand underneath your chest. And inhale, reach the right arm up, coming into a twist. Long spine, reaching tailbone back, crown of the head forward. Roll the right shoulder back, right ribs back. And then exhale, right hand plants. Inhale, the left arm straight up. And we'll exhale, both hands to the mat. And slowly inhale yourself back up to standing. Exhale to the top of your mat. Take a breath here. Inhale. Let's take a flow. All right. We're going to do a little bit of core work. So we need to come to a seat on our mat. So you can jump through if you'd like, or just come to a seat on your mat. To jump through, to begin, you can just bring right foot behind the left wrist, then cross the left ankle or left leg behind, and then slowly slide yourself through and take a seat. We're going to do a little boat. I think we need to mic you someday so everybody can hear your groans. Okay. Hold behind your legs for support. Chest is lifted. If you can keep your chest lifted and no rounding in that lower back, keep your belly tight and bring your arms out. And then hug it in. Relax. Second set. Maybe you can lift your feet a little higher. Try to straighten the legs a little more. Keep that chest lifted. Keep breathing. Belly's really tight. And then now we're going to cross our ankles, palms face out. You're going to bring your knees into your chest. Palms press away from you for 5. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hug it in. Relax. And then we're going to come back into it. We're going to move a little with this one. So you're going to tap your heels, bringing your knees in, tap your heels, and then come out to a low boat and come back in, tap. Low boat. Try to do it with as much control as you can. You're going to work deeper into your core muscles. If you must use a little momentum, that's okay. Just be careful with your back, with your low back. Let's do 10 more. No, I'm just kidding. Let's do 3 more. And then on that last one, hug it in, relax. All right, let's come back into boat. Are you yawning? You're not breathing right. Okay, come back to your boat. No, this isn't a joke. Hands clasped in front of you. We're going to extend the left leg and twist right elbow down and back in. Extend right leg, left elbow down. And keep going with your breath. Again, trying to use as much of your muscles here, less momentum. Let's do one more on each side. And then hug it in. Okay, we're gonna come down onto our elbows. You can either do this on your elbows, or you can come down to your back and have your chest, have your shoulders and your head lifted, arms out. And we're going to lift the legs, scissor them up and down. Okay? So you can start anytime, Corey. Like, I'm giving up. Let's scissor side to side. It's been a while since we've done some core, so I'm making up for that. We're doing it all in this class. Up and down again. And then side to side again. And then relax. Whew, stretch it out. Reach up if you'd like. Point your toes for the top of your mat. Reach your arms overhead. Stretch yourself out. Walk everything over to the right. You can grab opposite elbows or keep those arms separated. That'll feel better on the shoulders. And you can cross your left ankle over the right if you'd like a deeper stretch. Keep both hips and shoulders flat on your mat. Maybe even a little engagement in that belly. Keep the low back from overarching. And then we'll walk it all back center, stretch, reach as you get center, and then exhale over to the left. Maybe cross that right ankle over the left now. And then we'll come back, center, stretch one more time. And then setting up for 2 back bends. I'll walk you through bridge first and then wheel, but you can do bridge for both or wheel for both. If that is something that's in your practice and you don't need my instructions, you can go for it here in this first set. Everybody's going to bend their knees and bring their feet in towards their glutes. You want to try to feel the heels there, knowing your feet are in close to your hips, toes pointed straight ahead. Exhale. Inhale, push into your feet, lift your hips up, really activate the low body here. And then roll the shoulders underneath you if you can. You want to have your chest lifted as well. So lifting the hips, the belly, the ribs, get those arms under you if you can, or try your best to, so you can really lift the rib or the chest as well. Push into the heels, draw back on the heels energetically towards your hands to fire up the hamstrings. Whole low body is super active here. Sends a message to your low back that you don't need to grip in the low back. You're stable, and this becomes a lot more comfortable. Go ahead and lower down. Knock the knees together. Take a breath. Now you can take bridge again, or if you'd like to take wheel in the second set, you'll bring your hands to either side of your head, maybe slightly wider than your shoulders so you can keep those elbows in. And you'll exhale and inhale. I like to still come through bridge, lifting the low body and activating the low body first to send that message to your brain not to grip, and then push into your palms. Try to straighten your arms, pressing into hands and feet, toes keeping straight ahead, knees in as if you're holding a block there. And then we'll release slowly down and hug your knees into your chest. Make yourself a little ball here. Tuck your chin towards your chest. If you want to even bring your head and shoulders up and tuck tightly for a couple breaths, you can. Maybe take a few sacrum circles. If you want to draw those knees around in big circles, and then go the other way.
Releasing into the low back there a little more. Then keep your knees in, bring your arms out to a T, and we're gonna just drop the knees over to the right side of our mat, coming into a twist. You can look left. Two more breaths here. And then you'll bring your knees back to center and drop them over to the left. Looking right. Two more breaths. And then bring your knees back in. If you want to squeeze them in one last time. And then finally, relax the legs. Take up as much space with the legs as you'd like. Then bring your right hand to your low belly and your left hand to your heart. Maybe lift your chest and slide the shoulders down the back a little more. Relax your face, your scalp, your ears, your jaw, your tongue. Let your breath return to its natural state. Feel your breath down in your belly. Feel your heart beating in your chest. Your two greatest gifts. Pausing here for a moment, feeling gratitude for what your body just accomplished, just for even waking up this early. Coming back to that intention you set at the beginning of class. Take one big, deep breath. And on that exhale, bring your arms out to the side, palms facing up, fingers gently curl. Coming into Shavasana, final and complete relaxation. Feeling every part of your backside connected to the mat. Then paying attention to those parts that maybe aren't connected. Behind the knees, the low back. Coming back to the parts that are connected, then feeling the weight supported on those points. Completely melting yourself down into the mat, surrendering, relaxing. Staying here as long as you can. Enjoying Shavasana, feeling all those benefits from the last hour of hard work. Namaste.